What's up, man? Few of you checking in. Happy birthday, Jay. I didn't know it was my birthday. I do know that tomorrow is Columbus Day. So today is a great day to be out in public, being an extreme right winger, because you've got these fruitcakes that are protesting Columbus Day. They think it should be Native American Day. Okay. So let's get into that. Native American. Okay. You don't need to be fancy educated to know what Native means and what American means. So, who are these Native Americans? Well, there are none. Because you know what? Every frickin' Indian we got in this country is a goddamn displaced Chinaman. They came here during, now this some idiot's going to come on here and say I'm wrong and I need to check my history, but they came here during the Ice Age. I guess the land bridge to Alaska has been disproven. Whatever. They still came here during the Ice Age. And so when you do a DNA test on these quote unquote Native Americans, you know what you fucking find? You find Siberian tribal people DNA. They're frickin' Chinamen, for Christ's sakes. So this whole Christopher Columbus thing needs to be turned into Native American Day is based on a fucking myth that these fucking Indians who sit around all day drinking on reservations and playing video games, they're probably porn addicts. Because you know they're getting food cards from the government. So when you got government food cards, video games, you're going to have porn addicts. It's just simple math, bro. So these so-called fucking proud people that call themselves Native Americans, they're fucking Chinese, bro. They're Chinamen. They came from Siberia, which is in Asia. I think it's part of Russia now. But dude, Siberia is fucking Asia. Asia. They're not Native Americans. They should call them displaced fucking Chinamen. Jay Masters for Mr. Olympia himself. You know, I saw that Nick Walker clown got fucking dogged at the Olympia. That's great. That guy looks like a walking varicose vein. He's disgusting. I mean, yeah, mass is cool and all, but is that guy even as strong as like Branch Warren and Johnny Jackson, or is he just a complete clown that's just doing fucking insulin and HGH to gain all that size? You guys know my attitude towards this new era of bodybuilders that just train, basically doing a workout to get a maximum pump, and then they fucking post workout when their muscles are flooded with blood, they pin their fucking insulin and their HGH, and then they go eat if they don't fall asleep. Someone was telling me that there's a particular insulin where you better have your simple carbohydrates ready, or you can actually fall asleep and die if you don't get that sugar into you right away. These guys are clowns. Anyone who would do insulin and HGH to the point of where they could fall asleep if they don't eat their carbohydrates fast enough and die, that's freaking retarded. Retarded. Dorian Yates didn't train that way. I've heard that he got into insulin very late in his career. And thank God, because look how healthy he is now. I don't think Kevin Levrone was doing insulin. Look how healthy he is now. So I think that's the big difference. Because you got these people dying left and right nowadays. Well, The OGs weren't using fucking insulin, bro. So anyway, that's my rant on Nick Walker. I'm glad that judges did to him what they did. He's a fucking clown. I heard he's a nice guy, but what would Lenny have to say about someone being a nice guy? He's a real nice guy. I could just see Lenny going off on that. What, does he have fun too? Does he like to take his girl to the fireworks for oohs and ahs? Ooh, ah, yeah. Whoa, let's do a joint, baby. Whoa, look at those colors, my darling. Yeah. I can't read without my reading glasses. Stop the tape. Ryan Bamford's in the house. What's up, Ryan? Ryan's quite the character. He's still a maniac, though. I got to be nice to him. Um. Anyway, he. Lord, who's that other one? These are so hard to read without my glasses. Those are reading glasses. No, they're not. They're fishing glasses. They're actually made by Body Glove. I was in Walmart, and I was in the fishing section, and I came across these beauties, and I had to have them, no matter the cost. And I was at Walmart, so I can afford to say that. 80s wrestler chic. Yeah, exactly, man. The Macho Man, bro. Was the Macho Man a heel? Didn't he team with Hogan for a bit? Was that when Hogan was a heel? I only like the heels. I'm a Rowdy Roddy Piper fan. Piper is the ultimate heel. Piper would have been a misfit, hanging with me and Lenny and Brad. Brad, Brad's not all that bad. Brad and Piper probably would have hit it off. But Piper probably would have had to have punched Brad in the face the minute Brad said something offensive to get Brad in line. That's how you handle little bohemians like Brad with their beards and their micro beers and their weed. They say something offensive, you just smash them one, and then you can be best friends forever. That's the mistake I made with Brad. I should have just punched him the first time I wanted to, and I not let all that anger build up inside. Obviously, I've forgiven Brad, and I've put all that aside. Nice nose. Yeah, I'm 56 years old. What do you want, bro? Out here living my best life. So anyway, let me try and read some quotes. The Great American Porch. Those glasses hide the Ozempic face. Dude, I'm not on Ozempic. I'll go drop urine anytime you want. Oh, look, you can see my sleeve on my shirt. That's badass. Isn't that badass with the St. George's cross on a Crusader shield? What do you think about that, Brad? What if I wore this to the fireworks? It's also on my left shoulder. What other red things could you wear on your left shoulder? Let's go into that. Let's discuss that. What red articles could be worn on your left shoulder? Raise your right hand if you know the answer, and only your right hand, at about a 42-degree angle. Not too low, not too high. It's got to be just right. So anyway, that's what's going on here, people. I'm just killing time. Did the Great American Porch raise his right hand? That's an outstanding emoji. Where did you find that? I need that. Did you have NFL aspirations? No. With Aryan genetics, you always strive for the Olympics, so you can compete against those with inferior genetics. You want to represent your country, your nation, your ethnicity, the white race. NFL football is stupid. You want to represent the stars and stripes. Whether you're a warrior knocking out Muslims or you're on the Olympic fucking podium. And you aren't there for no bronze motherfucking medal, motherfucker. If you go to war for your motherfucking country, and I shouldn't even use that word, if you compete for your country and you earn bronze and you show up and get on that podium to accept bronze for your fucking country, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a fucking failure. It means 2 other people fucking beat you, gold and silver. Third is horseshit. Anybody associated with third place is a loser. Thoughts on Bad Bunny performing at halftime of the Super Bowl? Well, obviously I'm against it. And I don't have the whole story. I've heard the guy is, he's a citizen of a territory, so technically he's American, but he's not. I don't know. He speaks a foreign language. He's anti-American, but I guess he's a citizen. I don't know. Everyone's going to change the channel anyway. And trust me, with the way they monitor the networks, they know, the advertisers know when you change the channel at halftime. Trust me, those halftime commercial spots are going to be not going for, I could be wrong. They might be going for more. But, because there are pinhead women, like middle-aged suburban white women that only turn into halftime. I forgot about them, and they're major consumers because they're so dumb. Middle-aged white suburban women, college-educated, but they don't work. They're basically stay-at-home pinheads. Those are the ones you got to worry about. They are the fucking worst pieces of shit in this fucking country is the fucking stay-at-home moms of the fucking suburbs. They don't understand money. So they hop on every fucking liberal bandwagon they can fucking find to try and pat each other on the back. Who can be the best person? Who can care more about the world? Go fuck yourself. Fuck the world. Dude, it's America first. And if you're one of our allies, well, you're riding with us, bro. You're riding with us. If you're like Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, Scandinavia, Germany, even France, even Macron likes Trump. So if you're one of the OGs, you're riding with us, bro. It's America. So when I say America first, I'm not discounting the OGs that have been with us, like the Australians that have been with us for every single fucking war we've ever been in. They're our oldest ally, Australia. So when I say fucking America first, I might as well be saying Australia fucking point 1A or 1B. Australia is 1B. And Canada, fuck Canada. They let the English into Detroit. They let those English creeps, those United Kingdom creeps, cut through Ontario to get to Detroit during the War of 1812. Canada stabbed us in the back during the War of 1812, where the Aussies actually were loyal. So, America first, Aussies are 1B, then Canada and the United Kingdom. And then, of course, the Vikings. You got to have rape and pillaging if you want to spread your fucking Aryan nation. All right, I got to roll. I have something to do, believe it or not.